What's up, YouTube? My name's Alan.
And I'm Casey, and this is Practical Survival.
This is a brand new channel where we're gonna be going through some survival stuff, doing some box reviews and things like that. And today we've got Battlbox Mission 20 sitting right here, and it's a big box. So let's crack into this thing, shall we?
Yeah.
Now, for those of you that don't know what Battlbox is a monthly subscription service where every month you get a box of survival and tactical gear delivered to your doorstep. It's like Christmas every month. There are 4 different levels of subscription, and the first level is basic, $25 box, $24.99 I round up, $25. And you get a few basic items in your box every month. The next one is the advanced box, $49.99. I say $50. And you get the advanced box. You get in the advanced box you get the basic box plus a couple of more expensive items.
The next step is the Pro. The Pro is $100, which is $99.99, and in the Pro you get everything in the basic, everything in the advanced, and the next items that are in the Pro category after that. And then the final one is the Pro Plus. Pro Plus is $149.99, so $150 a month. Now you get everything that is in the basic, advanced, and Pro, and whatever the Pro Plus is. And usually the Pro Plus is like the knife of the month, or in this case you'll see what it is for the item of the month. Now if any of you have already seen all the other reviews or anything like that, you've already known that it is I think, a wicked item. So that's just my opinion. You can use it for a lot of different things. Anyway, let's dive into this and let's start showing you what different items are what, and kind of give you a little practical feeling on what we can use for them and what you can use for them out there.
So the first item you get in almost every battle box is fire tinder. We've already packaged this stuff up. Spoiler, this is actually take 2 because we tried to film this once before, but we ran out of light and we couldn't figure out how to make the damn camera work. So nothing's in packages except for our tinder, which we have already packaged. This works really good for starting fires, and you get it in almost every battle box. Next thing you get is your sit rep card. Sit rep card's going to go through and show you everything that you get per level in your battle box and the MSRP value of each item, so you can see what kind of value you're actually getting in your box every month. And this month we actually also have a skill building challenge. Battlebox has challenged everyone who got this box to actually go out and build a shelter and then post pictures of it on their Facebook or Instagram or something like that, so they can actually see what you have done with your box. Let's dig right into it.
Yeah.
Alright, first item in the basic is the Elk Ridge ER-199 axe.
I'm going to be Vanna White here for a second.
So this is actually a really cool little axe. It's lightweight. I am probably going to stick it in my bug out bag. So I personally believe in having a large knife in my bug out bag because I can do practically everything with it. But you got those haters who say, why would you ever chop wood or baton wood with a knife using an axe? Well, now I can.
Yeah, no, it's actually a little sick little tool here. You got many different tools on it. You got, of course, your axe head here, and it's not necessarily meant for cutting heavy trees or anything like that. This is more of a, if you need to, you can. I can definitely see that, but Go after shaving some trees or anything like that, or small little limbs if you need to get through something or build anything.
Making fire.
Flint. You can hit strike flint with it, of course. But tinder is great for this. It's just like a little hatchet.
Yeah, making feather sticks, things like that.
Got a rope cutter on the back here, which is really cool, and looks like what would you call those for? Like a socket.
It's almost like a wrench.
Wrench.
For different various size little nuts you can get on there. I don't know what size these are, but you know, you can leave comments down below and let us know if you figure it out, because I'm not going to use it as a wrench. I'm going to use it as an axe. But so really cool little item. It came out of the box razor sharp. It will actually take the hair clean off of your arm. It is so sharp. Now, I don't know how long that edge is actually going to last, but it's a really cool item to have.
And that is why I emphasize it's probably more of a hatchet and shaving axe than a full-on Paul Bunyan style.
Alright, next item in the box. Oh, value on the Elk Ridge ER199 is $14.95. So, nice little item.
Next up is the pocket saw. Now, pocket saws are actually a pretty cool little item. It comes in this little tin can. Okay, you can throw this in like your if you have a bug out bag, throw it in the bug out bag, or if you have a regular camping bag, then throw it in the camping bag. It's small, it's lightweight, just throw it in the bottom. And if you do want to go through a big tree, easily done. Take the tin out of the tin, and he can show you how to put it together, because he's kind of put it together before, and I'm just kind of pulling it out of the box to go, ooh. That's pretty nice.
It's actually a really, really thin chainsaw type blade. Like I said, all these items are field tested. I did actually use this once already, and I've already taken it apart. Excuse me. But basically, you take these little metal rings that he's putting in, put them on each side. Take your little rope that it comes with. You have two of them. Tie one to each ring, and then it comes with two handles. You stick the rope through the handle like that, and it's got little keepers back here that you could put it through, but it's really too big for that. So what I did was I actually tied a knot in the end of this and suck it back through, and then you've got a nice way to keep your hands away from the actual saw, and nice comfortable handles. Works really, really good.
And it's just like pull it up and down, like when you see those cable. Pull up and down, back and forth. These saw blades are kicked out a little bit, so it'll chew it up pretty darn good, and yeah, no, it looks really nice. So there's that. And the value of that guy is $24.99, so that's a heck of a deal, because usually anything special like this in the store is going to be a heck of a lot more. Come up is now this is cool. When I saw this is actually pretty slick. Smith's Tinder Maker.
So this is like, everybody has seen a cheese grater. So some redneck come up with an idea that, hey, let's use this for wood. And it actually works.
Could have been a redneck. Could have been some redneck's wife. And
yeah.
gone, I got an idea. Because usually that's how it happens.
So basically, comes apart like this. Inside the box, you have a ferro rod and striker attached to it by a little bit of cordage. And then you flip the top lid over, stick it back on top of your box, and use it just like a cheese grater on a flatter stick or a piece of wood, and get all kinds of sawdust that will collect inside this little box. And it fills up pretty fast. And then you can dump that out, strike it with your ferro rod and striker, and boom, you got a fire. And this ferro rod actually throws a fair bit of spark. I was actually really impressed with this little ferro rod.
There you go.
It does a fairly good job.
Don't do that at home.
Don't do it in your home.
Yeah, we just did. Don't do that.
Next item. Oh, Smith's Tinder Maker is $9.99.
Again, the chainsaw or the hand chainsaw, $24.99. The basic box alone is $24.99. So, for instance, you just bought the chainsaw, and then everything else we're pretty much showing you right here, you got for free. Heck of a deal.
Next up is the Ready Man Campers Cleats. You get 2 of them. MSRP is $5.97. Now, if you have been around Battlebox for a little while or looked on their Facebook page, you know that Ready Man and Battlebox are pretty tight. We've gotten quite a few Ready Man products in these boxes, and they're really cool. It's a veteran-owned business. Go check them out if you haven't already. So, what these are, basically, is a paracord cleat. So, tie your paracord inside one of these little holes. Run your other end wherever you're going to run it, and you need to tighten it up. So you're going to stick it back through this other hole, and then run it around the cleat just like you would a boat cleat, and it'll secure up pretty good. There's actually some little ridges in here to really hold on to your paracord really well for you. Not sure what the weight rating on this, so I wouldn't tie up a hammock with it, but if you got to run up a bear bag, up a tree, or tie down a tarp or something like that, these will come in really handy. Next up is the Easy Clip Mini Tarp Clips. Get 2 of those, and they are $4.50.
Pretty slick little things. If you wanted to tie over an edge of a tarp, if you have an eye that's already broken off, or you have a space between maybe 2 eyelets that you may want to tie down to get a little bit more security. These are pretty slick little items here. I haven't gotten to play with one yet, but I definitely will here coming up real quick, especially since we're coming into the rainy season. Well, we hope rainy season on this neck of the woods over here. So anyway, you're going to have to, of course it's pretty self-explanatory. You pop these open, slide the bottom out. You'll see a gap there. Put the edge of the tarp or blanket or whatever in the edge, slide it down, and you just pretty much push it back onto itself, and it will it'll tighten up on that tarp. And then you run your paracord, your rope, or you can probably, looks like if you have a small enough tent stake, just hammer through there. You can go ahead and do that. They're pretty much self-explanatory items once you open them up, but looking at them right off the bat, like I said, I haven't gotten to play with them yet, but I think it's a pretty slick little item, especially since I've been up in the mountains and on those cold nasty nights where you just go, why is there still a hole where the wind can come through in the bottom of the tarp? We just usually use tarps when there's a whole bunch of us for making a tent. So
that's your basic box, folks, and the total MSRP value of the basic box is $60.39, and you paid $25 for the box. So one heck of a value.
Oh yeah.
And this is every month with Battlebox. I mean, every month you get awesome value inside their box. So next, that's your basic box. So next we run into the advanced box. So in the advanced box you get everything we've already showed, plus this month you get 2 extra items. First item is the Wicked Tree Gear Wicked Tough Handsaw with sheath.
Here's the sheath. Pretty sturdy. It's got a little box on the outside. You know, it's it'll definitely it'll not get in the way, I don't think.
Yeah,
sure.
It's pretty tough. I think it will. It'll actually be sticking around for a while. I mean, it's pretty high quality sheath. Got a belt loop back here. Got a little clip strap, so if you wanted to run it through some molly gear or something like that, you could do that as well.
Okay. And the Wicked saw, you know, this is pretty much your standard angle, your everything else like that. You see, you go down to the hardware store, you get, but this is really light, which I really like. And
yeah, the handle's made out of aluminum.
Yeah, and you got a nice little rubber grip here. I think this is gonna be something I'd be toting around too if I had, you know, if I needed a saw or anything. I knew that I needed a saw, and this is what I could carry up. You don't even need this if you want to throw this in your, you know, in your camping bag or anything like that. I feel maybe it's a little too heavy for like a bug out bag. It might take up too much room because you want to be as light as you can in a bug out bag. Or get home bag or whatever. But I think that is a great saw.
Oh yeah, and it's actually got a built-in safety too. So there's a little black button right here. So when, I mean, it's locked down pretty good. You actually have to press this button on the side to not only close it, but to open it as well. It's not just going to come open in your bag on you. You actually have to press this button to get it open as well. So nice little safety feature from Wicked. And we got something else from Wicked in this box too. We got a 10% off plus free shipping coupon from Wicked Tree Gear in our battle box, and it's got a code on the back. I'm not going to tell you what the code is.
That's his code.
And if you're not already on BattleBox, then you need to sign up to get it.
I can see that's another cool thing about BattleBox is they don't always just send you a whole bunch of these, you know, cool items here, but they'll send you little coupons or anything like that for a discount on some more of the items that you look up on the websites of the specific gear. Like if you saw like this Wicked, you got this Wicked, and you go, you know what else do they got? You just go online, you see that, you go, oh, okay, now I get that 10% off too. So definitely worth it.
And that Wicked tree saw is $49.99. Same cost as the advanced box. Basically getting a whole bunch of stuff for free for the price of a saw. So
heck of a deal.
Yeah.
Next item is this little throwaway bag. The technical term is you got better eyes than me at night. Arborist. That's the word I was looking for.
Arborist weight throw bag. So
don't get glasses.
Anybody who has professionally trimmed trees for a living, or bow hunts a lot out of tree stands, or hunts out of tree stands, knows what an arborist bag is. Basically, it's a nylon bag that's filled with lead shot, and it's got a little ring on the back end that you tie your rope to, and then you sling it up in the air, and it goes up and over the limb and drops back down. It's a lot safer to use than like tying onto a rock or something like that. So.
Yes, sir. No, that's and it's heavy. It's 10 ounces or 10.6 ounces.
Yeah, 10.6 ounces.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Again, my eyes are terrible at night. So that is the advanced package. You get everything we showed you so far in those two items. So that's pretty slick right there. I'm actually pretty happy with this.
Yeah, and the arborist throw bag is $24.15, which brings the total amount MSRP value of the advanced box to $134.53, and you got $50 in the box. So can't beat the value of BattleBox. Now we're going to roll into the Pro Box, which has some friggin' awesome stuff in it. I'm a big knife guy. I love big knives, and BattleBox did us right in the Pro Box.
Yeah, it looks like they did. So the Pro, we'll start off with our what I think is a pretty dang good knife. You got the Outdoor Edge Bowie knife, and
the actual name is the Outdoor Edge Saberback Bowie. Has an MSRP of $60.
Now he's already played with it a little bit. I came in a little late today on this here, this box, so he got to open it up and play with all the items. And I am definitely seeing a great knife here.
Oh yeah.
You're more of a knife guy, so go ahead and tell them a little bit about that if you wanted to.
You got nice little grooves here for your hand, so you can, if you want to choke up to the front, your hand's not going to slip up. So it's a nice little finger guard here, as well as in the back. So if you want to choke to the back a little bit and really bear down, you don't have to worry about slinging this thing out of your hand. You also have a nice finger choil here, so if you want to really choke up and do some fine work like feather sticking or carving or something like that, you can do that. The only problem is the factory edge on this did not come very sharp. Now it's got a good edge on it. It's got a good chopping edge on it that did really well chopping through some firewood that I had. But when it comes to feather sticking, not so much. One reason is because it is so long, but the other is because it really needs a little bit more of an edge put on there, which is easily done.
And I really like the belly on it, actually. It's a really, really, really good belly. You can do a lot, I think, always with a good knife that has a deep belly on it. You can go into a skinner knife if you want to choke up. If this is your only knife you have, there's a lot you can do with this knife. And not to mention you have a saw on the back.
That's pretty aggressive saw too.
Yeah, that's not a little serrated edge. That's a full-on get some business done saw it back.
Yeah,
so.
And that is a very tough blade too. I actually did a little bit of batoning with it, and it held up really, really well. So it's a great value this month from Outdoor Edge. And the sheath is actually really nice too. Let's fix that. You got two retention straps here and here for the blade, and then you actually have another retention strap here on the belt loop. And the belt loop itself, actually you can undo with the Velcro and slip it onto your belt without having to take your belt off. So heavy duty nylon, it is flexible, and you got plenty of grommet holes here, so if you wanted to lash it to something instead of your belt, you do have that ability as well. And there's a little belt loop here, so if you run it sideways, maybe across your back, because some guys are weird like that, you could do that as well.
Run it across your back.
Yeah, and the value on that is $60 again. And then the next item on, did we talk about the card?
Nope, we didn't. Now I saw some really slick things on that card that I might go online for.
So, before we get too far into this, you get a coupon for Outdoor Edge.
A coupon.
And it is 35% off your entire order at Outdoor Edge. So, really, really nice coupon right there.
They got some harpoon blades there.
Yeah, they got, I mean, Outdoor Edge makes some really innovative products, from their knife sharpeners to some of the knives. They've got a harpoon knife that is freaking awesome. They've got basically a razor blade that they have put into a pocket knife that you can change the blades out and stuff. So they have some really innovative products. They have some game skinning kits and things like that. Really cool company to go and check out. Alright, next up, my favorite item in the box, actually.
This is your favorite?
That's my favorite. This is my favorite. It is the Battlbox 12-foot by 9.5-foot ripstop tarp with waterproof coating with an MSRP of $45.
Okay, hold on. What was this again? This is what edge? 12 by 9.5. Not bad. If you are going to be new to Battlbox, or if you have Battlbox already, or you know somebody that does, this actually would be a great tarp for to go underneath the solo camping, the Battlbox tent.
Yeah. Also, if you hammock tent, or excuse me, hammock tent, if you hammock camp, this is a good item to put over your hammock to keep the rain and whatnot off of you, because it is made out of tough ripstop. It does have that water resistant coating, so if you get it tight enough, you really ain't got to worry about getting rained and linked on. You'll be able to get through the night dry. But you got some nice nylon straps here in the corner, and inside the meat of the tarp, you got some nice grommets here that are just big enough for some paracord. So really nice item to have, and it comes with a little carrying case as well. The tarp is labeled Battlebox, and it's also labeled Battlebox on the little carrying case too. So some people don't like labeling. Personally, I love Battlebox, so I don't care who knows that I'm using Battlebox stuff.
There you go. Well, I don't want to squeeze down too hard and make him grumpy.
So, really cool item to have. 12 foot by 9.5 feet. If this is all you had in your bug out bag to make a shelter, you can actually make a nice shelter with this.
Oh yeah.
And it wouldn't be hard to do. If we had figured out how our camera worked before, you would have actually seen us string this up a little bit. But
who knows? You probably will. It's just getting dark here earlier, and you know we got other jobs we gotta do too.
And next month we actually have a camping trip, so who knows, we may pull this out and do show you some skills and things like that in our trip next month. So really, really nice item. It's gonna last you a long time.
We have a camping trip coming up.
Yeah, I didn't tell you yet.
I guess we have a camping trip coming up.
In November, we've got a camping trip.
Okay.
So next.
Hold on now. He's a knife guy. I'm an axe guy. Alright? I can do a lot with an axe. So this item came in the Pro Plus. Now I'm totally excited about this item because it's sweet. Alright? And he's gonna bring it up, but I think really good for your money. So
normally Pro Plus is a knife of the month. This month we didn't get a knife in the actual Pro Plus. Instead, we got the Zippo 4-in-1 Woodsman tool. This is actually pretty cool. You've got a tent stake puller down here to pull your tent stakes up, which it's pretty handy to have, I guess. You've got what they're calling a tent stake driver back here on the back. I would not actually use this as a wood splitter. It's really not heavy enough for that.
No.
But I could see where it could drive some tent stakes pretty well.
No, that's definitely what it's used for. This is definitely going to go in like your big bag, like you carry out there if you wanted to go up into the woods for a while.
So we got a little screw right here on the sheath head. Unscrew that. Pops right open. And you got your axe.
Nice edge on that axe. I mean, it's not...
Nice forward weight, too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could really get a good swing with that.
And I'm looking at this edge here. It's not down fine like that, the small, I don't know where he put it.
Like the Elk Ridge axe?
Yeah, it's over there. He put it way off in the sticks. It does have an edge. It came from the factory pretty dang good. You know, when you're splitting trees, or you're definitely not a splitting maul. No, not splitting maul. But you can just take down some decent limbs with this and burn the fire that way. But another cool item that I think is on this, if you have too big of a limb that you need to take down, this is pretty handy dandy what you got here.
So back here, in the back, flip this down, because this actually, it's got little pressure points that this is holding down. So you pull this down, and then this back end of this handle back here comes up, folds flat, and inside the handle you have 2 bow saw blades.
Yeah, that's you
So,
don't see often.
Grab that sheath.
You're gonna keep swinging that around and hit me. I'm gonna hit you back with it.
Promises, promises. Alright, so the way this works,
This is usually not a 2-man operation.
no, it's usually a 1-person operation, but so you put the sheath on, and there's this little hole right here that the screw for the top of the sheath goes on. So you take the hull of the saw blade, match it up, put it on that little nub right there, swing it over, and screw it down. Make sure, I will say this, when you put this saw blade on, make sure the saw blade is actually facing away from the handle, because the first time I put this together, I actually did it backwards and damn near cut my hand. So, attention to detail. But anyhow,
Or just attention.
once once you screw this down, then you just slide that back, and then this little metal piece slide back over that little retention spot, and you have a bow saw that'll actually cut a pretty decent piece of wood right there, and the sheath is your handle for it. So it's actually pretty cool.
No, it's a real cool design. I like it. It's light. I would throw this in my camping bag, most definitely, not in a bug out bag. I would throw the smaller hatchet in a bug out bag, and then keep this in the camping one. Because when you use a bug out bag, you're not going up there for pleasure. You're getting out because you're getting out, and then you'll figure your other stuff out when you get there. If you got too big of a log for that, remember, this came in the basic.
Yeah, you got your little pocket.
You got a big
chainsaw.
one.
And that'll actually cut a much larger log than this bow saw.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It won't last as long though. I think you'll probably be able to cut.
Don't cut down the redwood trees with it because it
Yeah.
won't last through one.
I'd say pine or something like that. I mean, you're looking at 8-9 uses out of it before it's trash. So.
Well, it might not be trash, but
It will need to be resharpened at least.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Battlebox. I am somewhat new to Battlebox. He got Battlebox a while back, and I've been seeing his stuff and starting to drool more and more and more and more and more every time he's gotten one. So I went ahead and placed my order for the Battlebox. And the first thing you'll get if you're new to Battlebox is Mission 13, which is the solo camping box.
The welcome box.
The welcome box is basically what it is, and there's plenty of reviews online about those already, so we don't need to spend too much time going into that. Just the basics that when you do sign up, you'll get the welcome box for that month. When everybody else is getting, if they're already on Battlebox, they're getting that monthly shipment already of the next box. You're getting the welcome box. So if this is Mission 20, everybody else was getting Mission 20, you'd have been getting Mission 13. Next month, you'd get Mission 21 with everybody else. So that's how Battlebox is, and I think that's great because Mission 13 was a great box for anything. I've gotten to use the tent, and I loved it. It was big, it was comfortable, and all this extra stuff that you get with it. Couldn't put a price on any of it. What they send you is incredible because you'd have to go through many different stores, through many different onlines to even just put some of this stuff together. So that's what I'm really looking forward to for battle boxes every month. Like he said in the beginning, it's like Christmas every month.
Yeah, and the value is there. Honestly, I don't know how Battlebox stays in business. Total MSRP value this month was $319.47.
And you paid $150.
So you're getting more than double what you pay for. So I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. So that's it for the Battlebox review, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button down there. Share with your friends. And if you would, if you like what you see, subscribe. We're going to be putting out a lot more videos. We got some more boxes coming besides Battlebox. I don't want to put the surprise out there yet. But here in a week or two, we'll have another video up of a very different company. And we'll go from there. So
and then we'll definitely be doing this stuff in the in filming different stuff in use when we do our little trips and all that stuff. We'll be definitely bringing that back and showing that in the next video, or and keep posting it on this channel. So anyway,
that's
I think
it.
I'm out.
Hey, thanks guys. Take care.